Hello, everybody, and welcome. Recently, my husband and I watched a documentary called Twin Flames Universe. Watched it on Netflix and Prime Video. And after watching it, it hit quite a few nerves with me. So what I did was I produced a video. I want you to watch this video, listen closely to this video, and at the very end, ask yourself, would you trust these people with your children, with your family? Would you trust them with your money? Would you trust them with the advice that is given about your relationship and how to pursue your eternal flame? Would you trust them? That's all I ask. One more thing. I have to get this out there. When you watch the video, there's some pretty wild effects going on in there. And I'm telling you right now, that's not my style, not my edit style. So all the wild flips and whips and creepy little effects are not mine. I did not do them. I did not alter the video in any way. I took a whole bunch of videos and I basically put it together so you could watch it and see for yourself. So all that's on Jeff, not on me. Enjoy the video.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
Hey everyone, I'm Shaleia.
And we're coming to you today for a brief video to make you aware of a response that we have created to a growing controversy about us on the internet. And this controversy has been very painful for us, very damaging to us emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, financially, and reputationally.
Some people are saying you have a cult and brainwash people, and you have a criminal enterprise. And I was like, what? You need to know how to survive a twin flame cult. Okay? It's very simple. It's very simple. Okay? Let's assume that you found that you're in a twin flame cult first. You're in the twin flame cult. The first step is realizing you're in a twin flame cult. Okay? And if you're in a twin flame cult, they're going to want your money.
Today we just discovered that we're not just millionaires, we're multi-millionaires.
But if you'd like to get a lot more information about your own personal twin flame union, we do offer twin flame romance reports that are very, very helpful in you understanding your union and getting more information that will help move you forward into your union.
Subscribe to our channel if you haven't.
We claim ours, so we know you can claim yours.
We claim your likes. Like the video. And we claim our relationship with you, and we invite you to claim your relationship with us. Come to our classes. Buy our course. Buy our book. Buy a reading. Connect with us more deeply. We charge for these services because we need that support to give you so much more support than we can give you in a short video. And we give a lot here, but
it's not enough. Because this is our life, right?
This is so our deepest desire is to give you what we have. And so invite that and let us give you what we have. Open up to receive the deeper gift here. Open up and receive your heaven now.
I'm a fucking millionaire.
Yeah, I know.
Is that in order to have, you have to give. And there's nothing that I can say right now that the haters aren't going to point their finger and say, look at these scammers. Like it's completely unavoidable. So it's much better to have wealth than to not have wealth. Now, you don't have to be super wealthy to have wealth. You don't need to be a billionaire or millionaire. You just need to understand. And this is for you. I'm not saying this is for you here. You just need to understand that wealth is good. And also the hidden lesson here is you can't be afraid of the naysayers or the haters. You can't be afraid of what ego is going to say.
Yeah, because you're always wrong to them.
Oh,
there's always something wrong
if we were poor, ego hated us.
Oh, they hate us when we were poor.
We're rich, ego hates us. We're on our way to being rich, ego hates us. You can never win. All your thoughts about money not being a good thing are absurd. They're illusion. They're fear-based. Money is a wonderful thing, and we've never said and we'll never teach that you want to pursue money and we discovered, money is a wonderful, healthy thing, but it's really about how you go about earning it that makes the difference. It's not worth it to, drain your life away for money. It's not.
No.
But if you don't, if you don't give of yourself at all and you have no money, it's not worth it either. The solution is living your life purpose, and we take you through that in Life Purpose class, which you can find in the links below. Twin Flames Universe is actually valued at more than, $1 million, closer to $2 million.
Because for us, it's not about money at all.
I've got the money, I've got a Porsche, I got a Corvette, I've got toys, I've got a nice house, we're gonna move into a big house. I got a designer dog, Shalea's got books and makeup and perfume. We got it all.
That's
not how we got here.
That's not how we got here. It was through our passion and our purpose.
It's about service.
To see twin flames in harmonious union all everywhere, every single person on the planet. And we decided we're gonna stay on this planet until that happens, and we're really happy to continue serving humanity in this way. And so when you have a high level service, money just naturally happens to you.
Because if you're going to be mad at me for having wealth, you're really just angry at yourself for
not having wealth.
Having wealth.
The wealth that you desire anyway.
So you want to serve so that you can be served. And the end result, the goal, is complete and total happiness for you, and you can't be happy if you're not sharing that happiness with others. There's no I'm happy and you're not, haha, I took your that doesn't exist.
Right.
We get accused of that pretty often, that we're taking the happiness from others. That's what makes us happy. But it's just, that's so impossible. That's literally insane. You cannot take someone else's happiness. And I know that Ego is going to take this video and use it as an example of how we're such scammers.
Don't do that, please.
Oh my God.
Not very nice.
That's obvious. They want your money and they want your energy too. Two things. Two most valuable things. Money, energy, attention, all that. Support.
Please support us if you can. It has not been easy for us, and we're being truly victimized, and quite frankly, there's an evil that is trying to suppress it and kill it. And we have been the victims of that. This is really scary what's happening to us, and it can happen to you too.
And it's not okay.
It's not okay.
So hold on. What is a cult? A cult is where an organization is systematically sapping you of your energy for its own insane ideas, and it's like a complete sapping of your energy. You're not going to attract that experience of being in a cult if you don't want to sap energy from others, right? If you're wanting to take something from the world, you want to go out and get something and take it from other people, you want to extract that juice, well, you're going to have that juice extracted from you. It's simple law of attraction. How are you going to drink the poison if it's on the internet? Don't you have to be a part of a community that all lives on a farm or something? Let's talk about my school, for example. Let's talk about what happened. This is what some people say that I have a twin flame cult. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Okay, you're in a twin flame cult if they're gonna abuse you. If they're abusing you. Well, it's not hard to determine they're abusing you, right? If you're being abused, you probably don't want that. So you probably just run the other way. But maybe you realize later on you're being abused. Well, first of all, no one should be abusing anyone else. And second of all, if someone's abusing you, you end the relationship right away and you move on.
Using twin flames as an ascension journey to God, and understanding the fundamental reason that you're called by your twin flame, and these people conspiring are trying to put a stop to us bringing our twin flame work to the world for various insane and sick reasons.
You know what? I'm going to invite you to make a choice right now. This is the most powerful choice you can make on your twin flame journey. Okay? If you like this, you repeat after me. I choose my harmonious twin flame union now. I choose a harmonious twin flame union now. And if that feels good to you, if you made that choice, do me a solid, and type that in the comments section below. It's not just for me to get more comments, It's for you to hold yourself accountable. Say that this mattered. This was a choice that I made. It says I'm not taking responsibility for anyone else's choices. I'm taking responsibility for my choices. Not my twin flame or him or that teacher or this. No one outside of me is responsible for me. Only I am responsible for me.
I want to begin by first telling you that everybody is a twin flame, okay? There is nobody that is not a twin flame.
To say that your twin flame has some sort of karmic residual stuff to go through with this person is insane.
Get over that.
It's stupid.
It's not true.
It's like the potato.
Yeah.
That person, that being, your divine complement is yours and yours alone. So show up. Claim them. If you've already claimed them, claim them more. Show up again. That is your person. It's no one else's person. Claim them. Mm-hmm. Claim them. We're going to talk about what if your twin flame is with another. Ooh! They're married, they're dating, they're flinging, they're busy, they're interested in someone else, but definitely not you. Or maybe they're kind of interested in you, but they're with someone else at the time, or whatever the circumstance may be. Well, you're going to have to punch them in the face and get them going. Ooh. You mad about that? You mad, bro?
Shut up.
You mad? You mad they're with another? Is this a video where I just perturb you and then we laugh? No.
No.
It's a video where we point out where you're upset and you make a new choice.
Right.
The new choice can be made now.
Cult or no cult, I don't try to make myself responsible for another. I don't try to get control over another person. I just empower people to be free and to be in love with their twin flame and to pursue that with all your heart. I want you to pursue your twin flame with all your heart in a safe and responsible way. And I teach you that it's not outside of you. It's right inside of you. It's in your heart. And if you follow my teaching really closely, you're going to find out all the tricks to get them to be with you. And it has nothing to do with stalking them or hunting them down or following them on social media awkwardly or, like breaking personal protection orders or, doing illegal and frankly incredibly immoral and psychopathic shit. That's not what I teach.
Now, you don't have to worry about whether your twin flame is married or not. Because as you're choosing your ultimate lover, that's your partner. That's not anyone else's partner.
I'm not like a home wrecker. But this is different when it's your twin flame, because, bitch, you're with my man.
They're the home wrecker.
They're the home wrecker. It's not me. It doesn't matter if they're engaged, if they're married, if they have children, or a business together. It doesn't matter.
God will sort that out.
God
That's not
will
your
sort
job
that
to
out.
do that.
But that's
Your job is to choose your
That's your
ultimate
twin.
lover
Right.
and claim them.
So you don't have to share them with anyone, or you don't have to wait until they finish with their other person. You need to simply choose your ultimate lover. If you're waiting on your twin flame, it's an illusion. You're simply waiting on yourself. It's never ever about them.
Yeah.
It's never about them.
You might choose to not be with your twin flame and subsequently choose to be with others. That's fine. It's a lie. It's bullshit. It's an illusion. It's happy fappy time.
Right.
It's not real. So your twin flame may appear to be with someone else, but it's just a lie, and you can choose differently. And let nothing else stand between you and your one true love.
Right. It's only you standing in your own way, not another person. That other person is an illusion that's standing in your way.
We profoundly respect marriage. And we profoundly respect our marriage. And we also profoundly respect the twin flame union and see that as a much, much higher form of marriage.
To us, the twin flame union trumps a marriage that is not with your twin flame. So that's why I also encourage to pursue your twin flame. And for many of you, there are children involved, or that's the truth of it. And a lot of
It doesn't
times,
have to, I don't mean to cut you off, but it doesn't have to look like a certain way on the outside. The outside does not matter to children.
Yeah.
It's how their parents feel on the inside that matters above all else.
yes, children would rather come from a broken home than be in a broken home. you're also teaching them about great love, and you're teaching them about twin flames, whether you literally say it or not to them, and make them aware of the concept. But the fact is that you're now holding a new bar for them, and a new program for them in choosing their marriage, their life partner, and that it should be their twin flame.
I promise that my teaching is safe, and it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to make you do anything illegal. It's not going to make you do anything immoral. It's not going to make you do anything inappropriate. It's not going to give your power away. It's not going to give your responsibility of your life and self over to another person. It's going to make you take responsibility for yourself. So that's my promise to you. And what I ask of you is that you take responsibility for yourself. Okay? This is empowerment. Is that you don't try to take control of another or be responsible for another person's whatever. Right? You're responsible for your own. They're responsible for their own. You're in control of yourself. Only yourself. No one else. Like, this shit is real. This twin flame thing, it's actually real. Oh, you want to talk about being in a cult? Like, how can you be in a cult around something real? And in reality, like, we just determined that it's not really about cult or no cult. Like, it's a nothing term. It's meant to hide something. If someone is, like, concerned about a cult, what you really are concerned about is, like, giving your power away and making someone else be responsible for you. Like, no one else is responsible for you. Only you are responsible for you. So if you're trying to tell me that, I'm responsible for you and I treated you wrong, like, that's insane. And you know what else that's going to do? It's going to take you on that journey. This is a very powerful spiritual principle. And I'm a very powerful spiritual teacher.
Because God's been telling us, we're the second coming of the Christ.
Well, I want to interject here. Yeah, like, Jeff's been saying this for quite some time. And so I was like, God, if it's true, this whole second coming of Christ thing, if I don't see some kind of prophecy, I'm not going to believe it, but I'll believe that I'm obviously a beautiful divine being, and this is what we do, yada, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. And then finally, I remember it was the other night where discussing Jeff's hair, I got like this really insane download, and I heard like God speak to me in like a very like clear as day voice, like, the images of Jesus has been the image of Jeff. That's the prophecy you've been looking for. It is not written. It is in visual format. And I'm like, oh my God, of course. And then it's like, this makes sense, like why I was so crazy about art and symbols and all this stuff. And because it doesn't feel like Jesus. It doesn't look like Jesus. I know Jesus, and I know, like, he never comes to me in the traditional image. He comes to me like a very typical Israeli Jew, from 2,000 years ago, which is a slight difference than there is now, but not really. But I was like, yeah, this is Jesus that looks and feels like Jesus, but all the other images where it looks like Jeff, oh, that's been Jeff this whole time. And so it was really nice to see my twin flame revealed to me on a deeper level. And then I'm like, oh, I make more sense to myself now.
I'm not hiding that. My students get results. And if you trust me to guide you, to lead you through my work, you will get the result that most of my students got, live students, the ones I took care of, the ones I personally led, so that we could lead you.
And today we're talking about twin flame signs and synchronicities.
Signs everywhere, signs. Because when you're in a union, I don't always think about asking for a sign, when in fact it's actually very helpful when you are in union and you would like a sign from your twin flame. And one of the signs that I got from Jeff, this is Jeff's soul, this isn't...
I didn't like, whoop, here's a sign.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't happen.
Big crazy flying bug going around my lamp. I have never seen a flying bug in my house so far, and it was just very unusual. And of course, Jeff handled it. After that experience, I sat back and I realized what the sign was telling me was that whatever I ask of Jeff, as long as it comes from my divine self, he will always do. It's very true. In my experience, I realized when that sign happened, I was like, my God, I do get everything that I desire in my union. How lovely is that? So you have no choice, okay? You have no choice. You will live eternally. Do you think you desire to live eternally without a perfect divine counterpart for you? No. Like really go into your heart of hearts, your soul. You know, you're not like two halves of one whole, or you're not, that implies separation, actually, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
If I'm split off,
Then I am half.
then I am half. Yeah, you can't.
No wonder you feel so uncomfortable trying to get into your union, because you're trying to complete yourself by it.
Yeah, that's really, really uncomfortable. It's a very uncomfortable thought.
Don't do that.
Yeah, there's no reason to do that. So it's not a highly conceptual, it's not highly intellectual. You know, we're very lucky that we are clear channels that are able to talk to the divine.
So if you say, you know, what scammers we are, like, you're really just hurting yourself, because we're here to offer this wealth to you. We're not going to hand you our assets. We're going to hand you the true assets that we have, and that's our wisdom, our knowledge, our understanding, and we're sharing our being with you. And that's the thing that's wealthy, and that's the only thing that you need to be far wealthier than we are.
Represents God, and I'm drawing God like a sun. Bing. Doo, 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 doo.
I'm glad you colored it in.
Color is fun. God is beautiful. This is the blueprint. Oh, my marker's dying. This is the blueprint, also known as the energy of your union. Boom, doom, doom. Created from God, created a blueprint, which is the energy, or some of you would call like the oversoul, or
Sure.
you know, the higher part of who you are. Here's your union. Here's your blueprint. From this blueprint, boom, boom. Whoops. It's not as easy as it looks. Freaking, I feel like I'm in kindergarten. Okay. Out of this blueprint comes you and your twin flame. Okay? So here's God. God created the blueprint for your soul, for your twin flame union. Out of this came you and oh my God, your twin flame.
Hot dog.
Hot dog, right? You know, we're very lucky that we are clear channels that are able to talk to the divine, and like this information, like I didn't make this up. I just want you to know, I did not make this up. If you're mad because of this diagram, you're mad at God. Or yourself, because this is what we channeled. This is what we channeled together with our creator.
Certified ascension coaches now, and that's a big deal. That's a really difficult certification to get, and some of them are what we call master certified ascension coaches. That is extraordinary. It takes people a lot of hours, hundreds of hours of training to become a master certified ascension coach. And we got our ascension coaches on lockdown. We know who's doing a good job and who's not, and we take care of you.
You were created with a divine complement, with a partner in eternal life. You were given the gift of eternal life by your creator. You did not create yourself. You did not create your twin flame.
No.
You did not create the universe. The universe is created for you. You were given the gift of life, and now you can do whatever you will with that gift of life. You were given the gift of an eternal divine complement, and you can do whatever you will with that eternal divine complement, because you are one choosing being together. That twin flame will never change and become someone else. You can't make someone new your twin flame. You were given a twin flame by God.
Yeah.
You were given life by God.
simple foundation.
This is our way of saying enough is enough. It's our way of responding, of standing up for ourselves, of standing up for religious and spiritual rights, and your right and our right to pursue our religious fulfillment.
You know, because they're always copycats. Like, oh, well, we'll just do that. But
This controversy is actually a conspiracy created by our haters and blown up in the mass media to shut us down.
if someone said to me I'd have to choose between my bank account and Jeff, I'd always choose Jeff. Like, here, take everything.
We've been pulled into this nonsensical controversy, and this is our way of responding and saying enough is enough, and we would very much like to put an end to it and continue on sharing this beautiful work with the world.
I like doing deals. If you saw my house, I was trained in business. You know, that's how I know the customers so well. And that's how I know people so well. Or there's like haters. I have like a group of haters. You can go to them too, and actually they give me a lot of publicity. I really appreciate that. Give me a lot of attention. They got professional articles written about me. It's good stuff. You know, if you really want to bury someone, you ignore them. If you want to make someone a big deal, give them a lot of attention, positive or negative. Any press is good press. So, like button or dislike button, the secret is both of those are good. Hit one. That's great. A lot of dislikes means I'm controversial, which means you probably want to watch me. You can't stop me. Okay?